came out of Christianity and I embraced atheism. It was very different from what I grew up in Christianity. And I learned one way to be an amazing, consistent ally is to watch a lot of movies or television shows that represent marginalized and minorities well. Things like queer, LGBTQIA movies, television, TV shows about marginalized people, any group or history that I'm not aware of. That's why I watch things like Fellow Travelers to learn about queer history and how they were persecuted in the 50s through the 80s. And that's just the decades the show focused on. That's not saying that gay prejudice ended in the 80s, because we know that's not true. So, educating yourself, learning how every country treats people who aren't straight, white, and male. That's a great way to just learn about how everyone is treated. And it's usually not for the better, unless you're in Western Europe and places that are extremely atheistic. You're not going to see a lot of groups of people treated with the respect they deserve. But that's something you just have to accept that exists right now and hope that that changes, and get out, protest, vote, and support causes that will limit and eradicate those kind of things. But for now, education and holding you and other people accountable is the best way to be an ally. And that's what I strive to be. And I won't be anything less, because then you're part of the problem, and I refuse to be a part of any problem. So, yeah, it takes time, and sometimes you have to fight your internalized homophobia, transphobia, racism, and sexism, and everything in between. So yeah, watching, reading, educating, and keeping up on current events helps to normalize things that people have called unnatural, and they really are not unnatural. They're so natural that you have to be ignorant or a bigot to think that these things should not happen. Because 1 out of 5 people aren't straight, and 1% of the population is approximately asexual. That's just a given, and if you don't like it, well, stop having kids, because then those numbers will